Good morning. I am just getting ready for work. I have work in about a little less than an hour. But I work from home, so that kind of does benefit me. So I will be putting on whatever I want to. Like, I don't really have a set look that I'm going for. I'm just putting makeup on at this point, really, just for fun. So again, eye primer. I'm using the Glitter Glue eye primer. It's really the only one that I use. I haven't found anything else that I like. It holds everything in place. It just locks it all in. So that's why I prefer to work with it. There. And I just I run like a line over. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like just a line of it over, because if you use too little, then it'll smear around, but it won't really be tacky, and you want that tacky kind of feel to it, so that way it actually holds what you were using in place. No idea where I put the lid. Just no idea whatsoever where I put that lid. Okay, so until I find the lid to you, you're going over there. Wow. That always works like a charm when you say that. I am not a morning person, so I apologize. I don't know, have a hard time waking up in the mornings or being real social in the mornings. So okay. So this is like I believe, I know my sister got it for me, and I love it because it is a really pretty palette. But I don't know if it's like an actual collection palette, or if it's one where she was able to buy from somebody and have a custom palette made. Like, you know, they offered certain colors and then she selected which colors she wanted to go into the palette. So I really don't know between the two, but I know that I love it and I appreciate it. Try not to use it too much, because if I use it too much, then the shorter amount of time it'll last. So okay. I don't know why I do that, but I always like start in the middle and work my way up. And then at some point I kind of just decided that I had enough of that, and I just start to blend out. Okay, so my right hand just kind of says it's going to do what it wants. screw anything else. Okay. Okay. So I went with this lighter color here in the top. Really don't know what color I want to go with next. I think I'm going to do these two right here as the main color, because right now what I did was I put on a base color, and that base color is going to kind of, for me, what I use it for, and my terminology and my reasoning may not be correct, but for what I use a base color for is to already have something down on top of the primer, and also something placed down to make my main colors that I'm putting on top to kind of sit in place and stay really move, kind of to sit in place and to have more of like a pop. That's my cat. That's what I use it for. I do go in with two other colors as well, just to kind of darken it, and then I'll put on the next two. So in total, I guess I use like around 5 colors. So we're gonna go ahead and start. So I start from the outer corner of my eyelid, and then I work my way up into my crease with this darker color. Unfortunately, they're not named, so I really don't know what colors are what. Okay, for the next side. And I have a really hard time, personally myself, recreating the same thing on each side. So I'll typically get it kind of in the same scenario, and then I'll use something like my toner or my tonic and finish shaping up, because I used my concealer, and that just took way too much time, and sometimes it would mess it up and then I'd get upset, so it's just like, I'm not even gonna try and do that anymore. I'm gonna go in with a pink. So I used that one. Oops, sorry. I used that one on the outer corner, and I'm gonna put this on the inner side. It's like a little light blushy pink. Cause I already decided to change my colors. Yes, I love you too. I mean, you don't have to do this the same way that I do this. This is just how I put on my makeup and how I like to do it. I'm sorry, I'm just overly concentrated at the moment. Like I said, like, you're gonna have to fix it up. I mean, I'm not a professional by no means. I just really enjoy putting on makeup. There is that. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up the outer corners of my eyes. And I don't really know exactly where my main passion with makeup like started. I guess I wouldn't say like a passion. Are you done? No? Okay. I wouldn't say like a passion because I don't put makeup on as much as I used to. I don't. And I'm sorry for my weird faces. It's not because I don't enjoy makeup anymore. It's just that I rather use it as like a once every now and then type situation. You know, like when my husband and I want to go on a date, you know, do it as something like nice for him. So like just a little bit of cleaning up. Like I don't want to overdo the cleaning up, but I do want to go ahead and do some of the cleaning up so that way I don't have as much and I don't have to worry about ruining the whole thing if I accidentally mess up. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. Now, I'm gonna use this pink shimmery one. Like I said, I had changed my colors already last minute, but it's that one right there. And with the shimmery ones, which you do go through a lot of setting spray doing this, but I think it does help. So until, you know, somebody comes out with something that is strictly for spraying your brush with the makeup on it to make it poppy shininess, I'm gonna have to keep doing it. Basically, what I do is I spray the product on the brush that has the shimmery colors on it to make it pop more, to make it stand out more, versus, hi kitty, versus just putting it on. I do it this way to add just a little bit more pop. Okay. Now, you take your brush that you used for the colors on the outside and just blend it back forward in with your pinky color that you have on the inside. And you may have to repeat the process a couple of times until you get it just the way that you wanted. Okay. I'm really just trying to get them to blend. And that's really all I'm trying to get them to do. So there. See? And now that we've gotten there, you take your freshly dampened Beauty Blender and put your face primer on. I have the Blowout Cannabis Sativa Face Primer from Revolution. I really like more hemp products and makeup because to me, it does kind of benefit your skin because it's helping your skin in different ways. Like, I've had a lot of hemp products, and for me, I still break out, but I don't break out as much as I normally would if I didn't use the hemp products. So, like, I don't break out as bad as I would if I didn't use the hemp products. I think normally I just do like 1.5 pump, but I'm gonna do another pump today because it's not really giving me that finish that I like for some odd reason. And I know I have not brushed my hair yet. I'm worrying about my hair later. Let's see. Where's my foundation? There it is. And then where's my concealer? So I do things a little backwards. Maybe. Unless it's just been a really long time since I watched a makeup video myself. I will put my face primer on first. And then I will put my concealer on. Any places that, you know, I feel like needs it. Then once I've done that, I'll then use my beauty blender and just bounce it around in the surrounding areas to kind of even it out, but to also cover up what I want covered up. Because yes, you're supposed to bounce your beauty blender no matter what, but with concealer, you really have to make sure that you're bouncing just a little bit in each area. Like, not just boing, 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 but like, I don't really know how to describe it, but besides to show you like just a little bit, just not like that, but like a very minimum wrist movement, and just keep blending it out until it is in the consistency or areas that you want it to be. Because you guys didn't get to see me do this last time because I found out what the problem was. My alarm for waking up when I sleep in sometimes went off. And so it paused the video, which is why you didn't get to see everything last time. So. Okay. So it is just a little kicked up underneath my right eye. Okay, there we go. Here, I'm pretty sure that's gotten everything fixed. There we go. So now we go on with the foundation. The foundation to me is the one that you really want to go less with, because I like my foundation to be more spot on to my color versus being too light and then building it up, because I really don't, I know I put a lot on, but I really don't like putting on more than what I want in order to make everything look right. So I try to get more closer to my color so that way I can just do the simple things that I want to do. And I just feel like it looks better if you go more towards your own color. But if you're someone like me where, I mean, yes, a lot of companies do carry more of my skin color, but because of how red and yellow my undertone is all at the same time, it's hard to find one that doesn't turn me orange. So like with this one, I have to be very limited on how much foundation I put on my beauty blender, and that I actually evenly distribute it out. Because if I put more than just one pump on my beauty blender, it will turn me orange. And then I just kind of run it down my neck just a little bit. Okay, so there's that. I did things backwards just a little bit last time because I typically don't put anything powdery on until after I've put on all my wet stuff. So like my face primer, my concealer, my foundation, all of that. Put all of that on first. Then I'll put the powder on, and then I'll finish off with all my other powdery makeup. Never fails. Always get my hair in it, no matter what I do. And then right here. It doesn't make sense to me really on how I feel like I put more product on my right side than I did my left side, and my left side is kind of more vibrant, but you know, maybe I did put more on the other, who knows, because I really don't. So this is what I put on over all my wet makeup. It's Luxury Baking Powder from Revolution, which is odd because I just started getting into Revolution probably right around the time. So right around the time that COVID hit. And before that, really the only Revolution thing I had was this powder. And now I use it because I'm trying to set my face to keep all of the grease that I know that I'm going to have by 12 o'clock a bay. And for anyone that has naturally extremely oily skin, probably understands what I'm talking about. Because your girl doesn't have any blotting paper. All she has is this powder. And I look like the whitest sun there is. But it's okay, because like I said, we're gonna, fix it. Okay. So the next thing that we go in with is my bronzer. Only bronzer I wear. I don't really use contour. but I will use this as a kind of contour, as weird as that sounds. And I love how this smells. Like, I know Too Faced, their like main thing that they do is make everything smell like really good, but I've always loved how my bronzer has smelled. Okay, a bit of that. Okay. And then finally, we just take it and tap it up at the roof of our noggin, head, whatever you want to say. I don't really care. Each to their own. And I know I did liquid blush, however, just to pop up some additional color, I'm going to go back in with a powder blush. Just, ooh, she's shiny. And now I'm going to use, because it is a highlighter blush duo palette. Okay. I don't even know why I closed that when I still have mascara to put on. And I use Cat's Eye Super Lash Mascara. I know, like, my favorite mascara is, I think it's called Superstar by It Cosmetics. I just love the brush on it. It's more, instead of like plastic bristles, it has more of a natural bristle set to it. There we go. Ignore my weird faces. And again, like last time, I still don't have any lip stain, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. But that is the end of the video. Thank you for getting ready with me and enjoying, I guess, our little conversations. I did enjoy the time with everyone. So I do appreciate everything. If you can, please love, like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. I would greatly appreciate anything. Thank you. Bye-bye.